In Igbo tradition, one of the most powerful drugs and the most potent arsenals in the hand of an Igbo native doctor is the palm wine. Igbos make sure to drink this often, especially on occasions. Alright? Why? Because it fixes the gut health. This is the drug that they use to cure madness in Igbo land. So when a person is mad, they try to get him to drink this as often as possible. Now, what is this? This is a liquid that comes from the palm tree, okay? So they have to fall the palm, you see, and drain this liquid. You see? You can go to YouTube. It's called palm wine. It's the best alcohol in the world, hands down, because it comes directly from the tree. And when it first comes, it's not alcoholic, so it's sweet when it first comes. So you can actually enjoy it as much as you want when the first day that it was tapped from the tree. Oh, it's awesome and sweet. And you know it's natural. But then, if you leave it open for 3 days, it ferments and then it becomes alcoholic, it becomes sour. And that's when it has really good health benefits. But it's so alcoholic that just 1 cup of it can knock you out. If you drink 2, you mumu yourself for like 1 or 2 days. Just 1 cup of it, right? When it's sour, oh damn, it's so powerful. So, but when somebody is crazy, when you lose your mind, the native doctor will give you this, all right? Number one, it makes the person slightly drunk because it's alcohol, all right? Makes them calm down and stuff. But then it fixes their gut microbiome, all right? In the olden days, people didn't know why this worked. We didn't know why our ancestors used to use it, but now we know the science behind it. Because when it's fermenting, that's when it's having the right bacteria and stuff, yeast, that will really enrich your gut microbiome and restore your mental health. So, but now, so if you can still have access to it, if you're living somewhere you still have access to it, it's okay to take once in a while, just a little, It's a great medicine. Our ancestors made sure that every occasion this must be brought up. If this is not brought, the occasion has not been officially inaugurated. You know what I'm saying? There must be palm wine. Why? Because they know that people need to drink this once every few months, even once every month. They have to take this to restore balance in their intestines. So if you still have access to this original one, fine. But something has happened, right? Some years ago, I think like 3-4 years ago, I was determined to get original ones. So I started asking for everywhere it is sold. And I had the money, so money was not the problem. I was like, okay, so if you know where they sell original ones, let me know how much they sell one container of it, 1 gallon, I'll pay. So they were able to ship it. I got over 13 to 16 gallons of it, containers of this, right? You know that none of them, total zero of them was original palm wine. So all these people pretending to sell the original one, they no longer sell the original one. So they have figured out how to mix some chemical in water and it will look like it. Because if you look at it looks like milk added in water. You see the color. So they know how to make it look exactly this color and have the taste. All right, it has the taste. Now, how do you know that it's not original? If you leave it open, it will not ferment. So if you leave it open for 3 days, it will still taste exactly the same. But if it is palm wine, if you leave it open for 3 days, the taste will change. But also palm wine, when you leave it open, all right, day one, you start seeing bubbles coming from the bottom of it. Why? Because it's fermenting. Bubbles will be coming out. So the bubbles will continue as long as you leave it open. You understand? So it's near impossible now to find a real one. Partly because of the process of making it. Sometimes the tree has to be fallen, sometimes it doesn't have to be fallen. But do we really have enough palm trees to produce this many palm wine? We don't have enough of it. All right? It's just like milk. I was asking somebody the other day, do we have enough cows to produce all the milk you're seeing? We don't have shortage of milk in the world. Every country has enough milk. If you go to any supermarket, you will see milk everywhere. Are you telling me we have that many cows in the world? I don't think so. Where is all the milk coming from? I don't know. If you ask me, who am I going to ask? That's one of the reasons people are saying sometimes when you are sick, you avoid dairy products. It doesn't mean that the natural milk is bad. You understand? Or natural dairy products that they are bad. No. It's just the process they have to go through in terms of processing it. Like this palm wine, if you get it directly from the tree, it's natural. But if somebody has to sell it and they don't know whether it will be bought 2 weeks later or 2 months later, they have to start adding chemicals, additives, preservatives, coloratives, whatever tips. You understand? Before you know it, it has stiff your health. So if you can still find a good one, natural one, it's very good. That's the best medicine for mental health in the world. Not just mental health. Like in the olden days, people didn't have much mental health issues, but madness, full-blown madness. You know, that's the best medicine for it. Just give the mad guy this to drink every week. Within 2 or 3 months, you see his mind correct. Of course, there are other herbs that you add to it. I'm not going to say everything here, of course. If you reach out to me, I'll let you know. Okay? Mental health, depression, outright madness. There are some herbs that our people use. I would suggest it to you. You discuss with your doctor, especially your psychiatric doctor, and know whether you should add it to your eating or feeding routine. All right. Make sure you share this video because some people might need it. Some people suffering from all these mental challenges and they don't have access to good medical care, or the medical care they have access to is not working. Some people's body don't just respond to some certain kinds of medical care. Click this button to share. And if you don't share this video, TikTok will not show you my next video. Click the plus sign to follow me, click the heart icon, and then click the comment section to comment. Let me know if you have ever tasted this wine before. Did you like it? All right. Now, another thing is that some people don't drink alcohol, but any confirmed Igbo man will not consider this alcohol, even though it's alcoholic. It's not alcohol, it's culture. Culture is not alcoholic.